My name is Zack Werner. I'm with Barbecue in Cornelius, North Carolina. We make plant-based barbecue. My role is Chief Technology Officer. So we all wear many hats, and one of the most important parts is our technology aspect of food safety. At Barbecue, there's, as with many food manufacturing facilities, there's numerous challenges with food safety, predominantly traceability. Fingers crossed and knock on wood, we haven't had any major issues, and I'd like to keep it that way. We are CGMP audited currently, looking to go to SQF in the near future, and having all the paperwork, all the traceability is so important. Audits can be a stressful time, and I like to make it as streamlined as possible. Having everything available at a click or two it's fantastic. Initially, when we started, like most people, were doing all of our record keeping by hand, a lot of paperwork, and there's so many different things that can go wrong with handwritten paperwork. And we did experiment with some other software. We've had some very good points, but a lot of what was missing, Caddy is kind of encapsulated into a single piece of software, so we don't have to have record keeping and traceability totally separate. It's all in one thing. I can pull a report and have everything that we did that day, from our safety checks to packaging, lot code tracing, everything in a single report, which makes things so streamlined and easy to manage. Some of the efficiency that we've gained here with the gap that we have with our traceability program. So I was doing all of our record keeping in software, but I was having to go back and manage either an Excel sheet or a Google sheet to trace all of the different shipments. So we'd keep track of them, but the software didn't have kind of the pseudo ERP aspect where it was tracing lot codes from production through shipping. And that was a key piece that I had to do on my own in the back end to bridge any gaps. And that was definitely something that Caddy has helped us streamline. Implementing Caddy, probably the greatest time savings that I've experienced thus far has been through mock recalls. So using the past software and some of my sheets, we have to do it under a time limit. So typically we're given 2 hours to do a mock recall. I've been able to do it within that time frame, but since onboarding with Caddy, I've been done in as little as 10 minutes with a full audit, full traceability, mock, and basically the letters to notify any purchasing parties that have the. So it's been fantastic. Customer support been great. And any issues that have popped up here or there, usually have a response back. If it's not fixed within an hour, it's I've got a notification that the team's working on it, and there hasn't been any major issues that have stopped me from actually using the software or collecting data for that day. So that's been great, and working with the team has been pretty flawless. Yeah, I think from the user side, at least from my team, that we've experienced is definitely just ease of use. There's the app, aside from the website, building the forms and everything through the website has been fairly straightforward. It's pretty easy to manipulate the forms to get it to look the way I would like, to be able to collect that data, which is great for me. Probably even better on the user side. It's a very streamlined platform, and the app is easy for everybody to use. I've had very few questions of how do I do this, or this isn't working. So that's usually a good barometer for me. With us being a small company, trying to do all the things the big companies do as far as food safety, having a robust program to ensure that everybody's safe with the products that we produce. But it's also freed up a lot of my time and the team's time from doing all of the record keeping. It takes time. Now we're able to concentrate on either making more product, making it more efficiently, and looking at freeing up time to do other product innovation, which we wouldn't have had it not been for the Caddy software. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. The software for small companies up to larger companies too. A lot of the same requirements are there, whether you're just starting out or expanding up to a large company. Probably more so for smaller companies. People do end up wearing many hats and maybe aren't as comfortable with the food safety side. Having software that kind of guides you the data that you need and to be able to show that for an audit is definitely highly recommended.